IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy, actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with Ponzi schemes. Did you know that Charles Ponzi only swindled about $15 million? And this is very small compared to the much larger scams being undertaken recently. However, the reason he's remembered for this scam is not because he was the first, because he was the fastest. In just 8 months, he had swindled $15 million. Now, if you don't know what a Ponzi scheme is, it is when a person promises you an amazing return on your investment, far more than what the market or banks or anyone can give you. And all he does is that he uses the money from a new investor to pay back the old investors, who then reinvest that money with him. In this way, the ball keeps rolling and the money keeps increasing. There is no real earning or profit at all. He's just taking money from people who are investing and showing it as if he's making more money. Then one fine day, the person just disappears, vanishes into thin air with all the money that everyone had invested with him. The investors lose all the money. And many people have been ruined with these Ponzi schemes. One of the biggest Ponzi schemes in history was by Bernie Madoff, where he tricked investors out of $20 billion. That's a billion, not a million. The investors were common middle-class people, world-famous actors, big businessmen, and heirs to incredible wealth. People's savings and retirements vanished in a flash. And how does someone manage to cheat such amazing, bright, and intelligent people? Because these people were not stupid or illiterate. They knew exactly what was being discussed, but they chose to ignore it. They chose not to listen to their gut. Now, this is where the madness of human nature comes in. As soon as a person dangles something irresistible in front of you, your brain switches off. Greed takes over. Greed is this insatiable desire and throws caution to the wind. Greed hampers our judgment. Greed makes us want to believe and trust that person. We come up with stories and justifications on why that person is trustworthy. Like, if all these famous people trust him, then so can I. Or, he used to stay on the same street as my aunt, so of course we must be able to trust him. But the truth is that greed affects all of us and with different parts of our life. Money, relationship, food, weight loss, etc. How many of us buy stupid products that have no bearing on science just because we want to lose fat? We see a before and after picture, and that is too good to be true. But strangely, we believe it. We buy strange fat loss pills and creams and God knows what else. When deep down we know it's our lifestyle that we have to change. It is the greed that tricks us. Then we have people who come into our life. They make you feel like the center of the world. Something in your gut tells you that something is wrong here, but you ignore it. You want more of the attention. You want all of it. And you know it's not real, but the greed tricks you. And as a coach, I come across so many stories like this every day. I see so many people make similar mistakes. I have made so many such mistakes in the past too. But we must learn from them and not make them again. And a good way of doing this is to just ask yourself, is this too good to be true? And if it is, just walk away. Don't worry about statements like opportunity of a lifetime, opportunity only walks once. Just walk away. An industrialist friend of ours once gave this advice to my dad. We were about to make a very big deal with someone that just looked too good to be true. The person we were making the deal with not only promised us the moon, but the sun and the stars and everything with it. The problem was that he was just so cool. He was just so suave and respected by society. But our industrialist friend said one thing. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And this one line helped us so often and it is something that I want to share with you. I don't want you to get sucked into these kinds of schemes right now. With all our lives being spent on the internet and online, we are such easy prey to these schemes. In fact, 2 days ago, a friend of mine came rushing to me saying, Ash, I won an iPhone online, and all they need is a credit card and for me to give them 1,500 rupees as an entry token. Please give me your credit card number. And this is one of the oldest scams in the book. Do you really think that you'll get an iPhone for free just like that? Imagine the amount of money they would have stolen from my credit card. And all for the greed of an iPhone. The greed prevented them from questioning the authenticity of it. So your simple habit starts by asking yourself a simple question. Is this too good to be true? If it is too good to be true, it usually is. That does not mean you shy away from opportunities, but always pause. Question the greed and the legitimacy of what's going on. It's not about being smart. The smartest people in the world get caught because of greed. It is not about your intelligence, but your emotions. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashtin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank the sponsors on the network this week, Cred, PayPal, and Ciat. Thank you. We really do appreciate the support. So this week on Cyrus Says was great. We had Meghna joining us on Cock and Bull, Tanveer Taj and Priyanka Jena talking about pets. Huma Qureshi talks about her new television show and her life in Bollywood. And to celebrate 700 episodes on Cyrus Says, we had a number of his previous producers come on board and reminisce. Tune into This Round Is On Me, where Gauri Devi Dayal was joined by Samir Sheth and Yash Panage. These are the guys who started Bombay Canteen, O Pedro, and a number of other restaurants. Really great conversations they had with Gauri. On The Habit Coach, Ashton Doctor tells us about nourishing creativity and the importance of losing and some micro habits to counter overthinking. On their 75th episode, Ritasha and Rayushi talk to Naveen Richards. On The Note with Monica Nayat, she speaks with Komal Nahata to talk about the business of Bollywood, lockdown losses, piracy issues, and experiments being done to keep it going. On Advertising is Dead, Varun is joined by Guru Bhatt, VP of Customer Success Platform for PayPal India, to talk about how the digital money landscape and the fintech ecosystem has fundamentally altered the world. We also have Thalarate, our Kannada podcast. Hosts Ganesh and Pawan discuss video games, and Sivakamyam Sabatam, the Tamil show where Kavita Jiva sheds light in another story about the bravery and excellence in the governance of the Pallava dynasty. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
From uncensored and unfiltered chats with the who's who of the entertainment industry, I, Siddharth Kannan, bring you a very hardcore chat show called Candid Kannan. Tune in every Friday on the IVM Podcast app or wherever you get your podcasts.